Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Kate Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Cunningham against Brunson. Towns outside. And that one's good.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Outside Robinson. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Cunningham looking around. 5 on the clock. Over Brunson. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Over Cunningham. The shot by Towns, no good.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Harris against Hart. Harris's shot is good. Harris has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
Brunson passes to Hart. Here's Towns, covered by Duren. From 6 feet away, and the play by Towns inside.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Cunningham. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. New York shooting their first free throw of the game here. Free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Now here's Harris. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Now here's Robinson. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Cleveland. Now Cunningham. Over Brunson. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Now here's Robinson. No made baskets yet. Towns against Duren. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson outside. Duren with a rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
And here's Cunningham outside. On target from range. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
And Cunningham has to continue to improve his three-point shot. It's very important for his development.
Hart from long range, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Robinson. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Towns outside. From deep three-point land. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons lead by 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Brian, back over to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Towns, following the score by Detroit. New York needs to get off a shot here. Brunson way outside. Can't connect from long distance.
At some point, you start to think about getting others involved. It has been a struggle.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Harris. Now here's Duren. Fires from deep. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Duren.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Finding the strength and the legs to finish the season strong. How difficult is that to do?
Yeah, I think this is where, BA, you need your leaders and those veterans to guide the young players along, to encourage them to eat right, to get their rest, to take care of themselves mentally as well as physically.
Here's Towns. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Hart with a screen on Robinson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Harris passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
He drops it from range.
What a feed to Towns. This guy ready to rise and fire on the catch.
Cunningham outside. That shot missing. Good D by Brunson. Knicks trail by 10. Out to the right wing. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Cunningham outside. From 13. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Hart. Brunson finds Anunoby. Towns taking his time here. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. 6-point lead. Thompson outside. Duren with a screen on Anunoby. And here's Thompson for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. And some changes here for Detroit. Herter's checked in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Hart. The Pistons lead by 6. They set the pick. Harris passes to Cunningham. This one for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. No good that time. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Herter against Bridges to snap the cold streak. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Brunson misses.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Here's Jenkins. Duran the screen. Let's go with a 3. Jenkins' shot is good. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Knicks making a change here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for OG Anunoby.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's Shamet. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Alvarado outside. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Herter. To the middle. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Jenkins. Clock at 6. Duran the screen. Jacks up a 3. And Detroit another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Knicks trail by 12. Now here's Alvarado. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Clarkson against Cunningham. And he dunks it down.
Clarkson leaving no doubt with that finish, folks.
The Pistons lead by 10. Oh, got a piece of it. Herter gets the bucket.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Robinson, a screen on Cunningham. Cunningham against Clarkson. Here's Diawara. Fires in the triple.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Harris on the wing. And the layup falls. Harris has got 11.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Alvarado, the pass to Robinson. New York working the ball around now. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Pass to Jenkins. And here's Duran. Now here's Cunningham. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Diawara passes to Clarkson. Yes, it's good.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Here's Cunningham. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
It's been all about Tobias Harris for the Pistons. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. They've got Jose Alvarado. Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Robinson in at the center position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Shoots from 12. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Outside Herter. Pass to Jenkins from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Here's Shamet from deep. The rebound by Stewart.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And here's LeVert for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
Towns outside. Fires the three. And no good. Detroit leading by 14. Pass to LeVert. Fires the three. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Knicks trail by 17. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. And the Knicks miss again. Detroit with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Herter. Fast break. Here comes New York. Lets a floater go. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. We see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
Now here's Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McBride. Towns way outside. The rebound by Stewart.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Knicks trail by 16. Robinson finds Clarkson. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Towns up top. 9 points in the game. Pass to McBride. Takes the three. The Pistons clear it. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Here's Alvarado following the three-pointer by Detroit. Now Towns. Back to Alvarado. New York working the ball around now. Fires for three. New York no good that time either.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Cunningham seeing the floor oh so well in his young career.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Clarkson outside. Outside McBride. And a nice finish on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Cunningham. 9 points in the game. Lets the three fly. And it's Alvarado missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Robinson finds some space. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. Alvarado with it. Back to Towns. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Holland. Cunningham outside. Here's Holland. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Clarkson outside. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
And that one drops for him. Holland's got 6 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Knicks trail by 21. And Clarkson, here we go. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kinds of adjustment he makes here.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Harris comes in for Holland. A big group substitution here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. Bridges, he's checked in for McBride. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Thompson outside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Towns outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. 4th, the Pistons.
When it comes to transition play, this team outperforms most others. They've got a lot of speedy players, and they use them well.
The Pistons lead by 21. Harris on the wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Josh Hart.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times, and he just gets the job done.
And the Knicks shooting 40% from the field in this one. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the paint. And Duran with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Kicks it out Towns. The 3 is up. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Harris against Hart. Harris down low. Out to Thompson. Duran with a screen on Hart. Tries again. And Harris lays it up and in. Harris has got 14 points for the game.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Thompson against Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup. And it's 7 points for Jalen Brunson.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Harris outside. 3-pointer. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside Hart. Anunoby against Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline. Duran with a rebound.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Harris. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Now a timeout called by New York. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And hey, we got Big Sean in the building tonight for this Pistons home game.
Yeah, a very proud Detroit native who has done a lot for this city. It's great to see Big Sean out here supporting his team.
The Knicks shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Brunson passes to Robinson. 3-pointer, Bridges. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Harris outside. Thompson outside. Brunson against Cunningham. And there it is for him. And that's 11 points for Cade Cunningham.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
It's Bridges on the wing. Robinson defending. Bridges misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Harris passes to Cunningham. Back to Harris. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Brunson passes to Robinson, and here's Hart. A minute 35 left in the first half of this one. Three-pointer, Bridges. Bridges can't get that one to fall. Detroit has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Out to Harris. Detroit moving the ball around. For 3, Robinson. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Brunson with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Got it. Hart's got 5.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Thompson outside. Harris outside. The 3-ball. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Here's Anunoby. Oh, Harris with the block.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
Thompson passes to Robinson. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Give him 8 points now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got rebound number 8 now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Cunningham finds Duran. Duran with a screen on Bridges. Back to Duran. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Detroit on top, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are still to come tonight. The Lakers playing in Los Angeles as they go up against the Thunder. 8:30 Eastern Time for the tip there.
This is a game everyone had circled on their calendar, especially me, and it's finally happening.
I don't want to talk. Let's get going.
And now back to this game. What a strong first half from Tobias Harris. He's been everywhere for them so far.
When we talk about underrated scorers in this league, Tobias Harris has to come up. All he does is go out there and get 20 points a night, and he's not a ball-dominant player.
No, not at all. Tobias is a great complementary player. He works in any system. Unlike you, Kenny, you should have been fired already.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And the Pistons shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Duran, the pass to Harris. And he's going for the lob! And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson over Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
And he's good on the second. Now Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Thompson outside. Now Robinson. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 5th assist in this one. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And here's Brunson. With some arc. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 10 points.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Pass to Harris. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Harris. 90 seconds into the second half now. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Towns a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson. Good on the 13-footer. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there, right now in complete command of this ball game.
Robinson passes to Duren. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. He's got 13.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Towns a screen on Cunningham. Shot from 12. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Pistons have gone 4 of 4 in this 3rd quarter. Perfect so far. On the wing, Thompson. Anunoby covering. Brunson against Cunningham. The fader. Towns with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Hart against Robinson. Hart passes to Brunson. And there's the drive. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Thompson outside. Pass to Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson outside. For 3, Robinson. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. All right, let's take some time now to see which 2 guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. 5th best, Mikal Bridges.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Harris on the wing. Yep, count it. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Deflected.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Duren. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Robinson. 11 points in the game. 4 on the clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Thompson.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
He shoots. Bridges sinks that one from the post. Bridges has got 11 points.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 17 points for Cade Cunningham. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. To the right side. Towns for 3. The Pistons clear it.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Thompson scanning the floor. Duren finds Cunningham. Over Brunson. Right side Robinson. Thompson outside. Duren the screen. Oh, there's the alley. Right wing. Here's Brunson outside. Knocks down the long J. Brunson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Pass to Harris. And the layup is good. Harris has got 26 points.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Now here's Towns. Tries to break his ice. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 11 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
There's Cunningham with a 3. He can't get it to go.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Here's Towns. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 13.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Detroit calls timeout. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, B.A., so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, B.A.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Thompson. Herter's checked in for Robinson. Jenkins comes in for Cunningham. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Clarkson comes in for Hart. Now here's Stewart. He's scoreless. Stewart, a screen on Anunoby. Pass to Jenkins. Three-pointer. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you guys.
Very confident. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Five on the clock. Pass to Holland. Shoots over Bridges. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Brunson. Clarkson with the ball. 6 points for him. Screen by Robinson. And Clarkson with the 3. Clarkson's got 9 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Pass to Harris. Outside Herter. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Boy, not much defensive pressure on that 3, but he still couldn't make it.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. And the Knicks, another 3.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Harris against Anunoby. Pass to Jenkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one. And New York shooting at about 44% so far. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. The teardrop. Count it. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Harris outside. Pass to Stewart. 59 seconds left in the third. Here's Jenkins. Here's the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Clarkson outside. New York working the ball around now. Bridges outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Jenkins. He's got 11. Here's Harris. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both teams will make substitutions. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Detroit leading by 23.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
There's Herter with the three. No good on the shot. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Detroit on top, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Knicks shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Robinson in at center. And the shot goes down. 15 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pass to Holland. Now here's Stewart. Robinson defending. Here's Jenkins. 6 on the shot clock. There's Herter with the three. Hits the trifecta.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Shamet passes to Clarkson. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested moving the three-point line outward.
I do not like this idea, B.A. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
Here's Herter. And he throws it down with one hand.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Clarkson outside. Launches it. He drops it from range.
That's his second make from distance this half, after hitting none before that.
Pass to Jenkins. Now Herter. Now here's Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Clarkson. And here's Cunningham outside. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Alvarado outside. Towns on a screen. From downtown. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Jenkins. The three is up. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Towns outside. Takes a three. They get it back. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Alvarado. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Herter. Detroit has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. And Cunningham throws it down.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. Brunson is checked in for New York. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. With the drive. And they pick up 2. Brunson's got 24 points.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Harris on the wing. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding the 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Pass to Herter. Cunningham outside. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Towns, that's good.
Come on now, that's easy money.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. Inside. Here's Harris. Oh, Robinson with a block. Towns outside. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And some changes here for Detroit. Reed comes in for Tobias Harris, and LeVert subbed in for Cade Cunningham. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson, Anunoby comes in for Shamet, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alvarado. That free throw good from Brunson.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
LeVert outside. There's the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Holland. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Herter. Here's Jenkins. The 3-pointer off the mark. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
The Pistons making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's LeVert. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns on a screen. Launches a 3. Hart can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Jenkins. Stewart, a screen on Hart. Here's Jenkins. Counted from distance.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
And here's Bridges. Now Towns puts up a three, and the three-pointer goes. Towns has got 12 points here in the second half.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
And here's LeVert. Picked by Stewart. LeVert left side. Pass to Jenkins. The three. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. The Pistons lead by 23. Here's Jenkins. Now here's Stewart. Pass to Herter. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league. And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Holland. Stewart, a screen on Hart. Holland for three. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Hart inside. Outside Anunoby. Stewart against Towns. Pass to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Fires the three. Brunson misses. Detroit leading by 21. To the paint. And Holland the bucket on the assist by Stewart.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Here's Bridges. New York working the ball around now. And Anunoby for three. It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got his fourth rebound in this one. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. For three, Bridges. The rebound by Detroit.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
LeVert passes to Stewart. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. LeVert, and that's good.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
LeVert with the ball. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter here. Herter up top. Stewart outside. 4 on the clock. Pass to Jenkins. Jacks up a three. And Detroit another three.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Brunson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brunson's got 29 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And all year, this squad has been playing with real urgency and determination. No surprise to see them hit 61 total wins.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Tobias Harris.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today, made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
The Pistons on offense. LeVert outside. Stewart, a screen on Anunoby. LeVert goes against Anunoby, and the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play.
One shot.
For Karis LeVert, guys, sometimes it's been about staying on the floor and staying healthy. Because what we understand about him is he's proven impactful on the offensive end. Nightly, you can expect double-digit scoring. He can get off the bounce. He can put some pressure on a defense.
Outside Brunson. No good on the three. Pass to Sasser. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Tobias Harris.